Hey guys, this is JJInterviews and we're interviewing real friends. Please introduce yourself, your role in the band, and say something about yourself that nobody knows.
Oh boy, okay. My name is Kyle and I play bass in Real Friends. And something that people don't know is that I don't really have any friends and I hang out with my grandparents all the time, yeah.
They're your friends.
Yeah, they're my friends.
How did the band come together?
We started the band it's almost 5 years now. It's like 4.5 years ago we started the band, and it was just kind of one of those things that we all played in different bands from our area, and we all kind of just came together. Me and Dave, the guitar player, started the band first. We just wrote songs and just kind of for fun. It was just like, yeah, whatever. Like, didn't really think anything would happen, and then as time went on, we found like more members and stuff, and it just kind of all kind of catapulted from there. It was never supposed to be anything. That was the weird part, it was just fun, you know. It was just like, yeah, this is cool, we're having a good time, and then, you know, just started playing more shows and more things, and so yeah, it just started as a very casual thing.
Yeah. Who inspired you to make music?
It's kind of hard to really like pinpoint an exact band, really, I guess. I think it was just more so growing up around like the whole like punk rock scene and like going to shows and like local music, really. Like, it kind of made me want to play more, like, because before I played in a band I would go to local shows and I felt like a part of something.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I wanted to just be so engulfed in it, and it motivated me to want to like write music and like learn how to play an instrument, and like, so it's really just like that, just the overall like big picture of everything, you know.
What's your favorite thing about meeting the fans?
I think just like hearing that they connect with the music. It's kind of a cool thing, and a lot of fans will say like, I know you hear this a lot, and I know it probably doesn't matter, but your music helps me, or like blah blah blah, whatever. And I kind of think that it never really gets old, you know, because it's such a positive thing, and we're really lucky to be able to have such a strong fan base to the point where like they really feel so connected with the music, you know. So yeah, I would just say having that interaction when the fans actually are engaged with the music, and I don't know, because that's the kind of thing where it's like past just, oh yeah, I like to play music, you know. It's like you played music, you wrote music, I like it, and then someone likes it as much to connect with it, you know. It's a real positive thing.
Yeah. What's your favorite song to play live?
I feel like that's like an ever changing thing. On this tour we've been playing a newer song called Cover You Up, that we weren't going to play on the tour because one of the guys in our band was like, it doesn't sound good live, but like we wanted to add more songs, so we've been playing it, and I've been having actually a good time playing it. Just kind of nice to play like newer stuff, so kind of refreshing for us, because we you know when you listen to an album and maybe you've heard it a bunch and you're like, oh, I'm kind of sick of it. It's like we've played our songs like 1,000,000 times, so so we get sick of them. Yeah.
What has been your proudest moment in the band?
I would say we played the Vans Warped Tour last year. We played the whole thing, and we played the Chicago date, and that's our hometown. And we're from a suburb of Chicago called Tinley Park, and Warped Tour actually is in Tinley Park. So it was like literally our hometown. We played like this big like amphitheater stage, and there was just so many people watching us, and like we had so many friends and family there, and like when we got done playing, like the whole crowd started chanting Real Friends, and it just felt like a movie kind of thing, you know. And like I had some family there that had never seen me play a show like ever, so that was their like impression of a show, and I've played a lot of really bad shows growing up, so yeah, so I think that was just really cool. And like Warped Tour, I don't know how it is here, but like the Warped Tour like is one of those like dream tours to play in the States, you know, because we all grew up going to it, and I know they had it here before or something, yeah, but I don't think they do it anymore, so sorry.
Yeah. We have Soundwave, so I guess.
Yeah, Soundwave is sick. Soundwave is great.
Makes up for it.
Yeah.
If you could live in a fantasy world from a movie or TV show, what would it be?
Back to the Future, the movie. Yeah, that'd be awesome. To go in a time machine and just go wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
So, and hang out with Michael J. Fox and be in the DeLorean time machine. Yeah, it's great.
That's cool. Now we're doing Australian slang quiz.
Oh no.
Test your Australian slang. Okay. What does a bogan mean?
I really don't know. A bogan? Should I just guess?
Yeah.
Sounds like it means like a bad person. Sounds like you'd say it when you're mad. Is that right?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. It's a person who takes little pride in their appearance, spends their day slacking and drinking beer.
Hey.
Yeah.
I wasn't too off.
Yeah. Goon.
Goon? I would say like similar, right? Like kind of, or no?
No.
Okay, what is that?
Alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A ute.
A ute? Sounds like a little animal, but I don't think it is. So.
No, it's a utility vehicle, so like a truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
But I like to picture a little animal instead. Yeah.
Macca's.
Is that like food?
Yeah. It's McDonald's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Close.
And lastly, togs.
Tugs?
Togs.
Is it? I'm gonna guess that it's like short for something, maybe. Like kind of how? No. Okay. All right. I'm wrong then. What is it?
Swimwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know. Thank you.
Yeah. What is the good, the bad, and the ugly of touring?
Well, the good of touring is always playing the show. Like, actually, yesterday was a really good example of good and bad. The night before, we slept like 2 hours. We had to fly on a plane from Perth to Brisbane. We were on like 2 hours of sleep. Literally, like before we were playing, I was like, felt like I was gonna fall asleep. I was like, I could seriously, if I laid down, I'd go to bed for like 8 hours. We were just so tired and out of it, and then we played the show, and it was just like all of it goes away. Like it was an awesome show. Like the energy was so high. So it's like the bad is definitely the travel and kind of time frame sometimes. Like they're very tight time frames a lot. But like the good is always playing the show because everything goes away when you play the show. Like all the negatives, it doesn't matter for that like hour or however long we play. Like, that's what we're there for, and that's what. That's a reason why we're doing this. Not to, not sleep or not to sit on a plane or sit in a van. It's all about the live show of it. So I would say that's the best part of it. And just like being away from home is hard, being away from like friends, family, or significant others or whatever, it gets hard. But at the same time, kind of realize like when I get older, like I'll probably look back and be like, it was all worth it. Like I'm not going to think about the hard stuff. I'm going to think about all the positive things, and it's kind of exciting sometimes to be away from home and come back. Like things are different, and like I don't know, you kind of makes you appreciate home more. Because like I know, at least when I was younger, I was always like, I want to move. I hate where I'm from, and like I feel like everyone has that stage in growing up where they're like, I want to move like far away, and like touring, half the year has really made me enjoy where I'm from, and it's made me feel like gives me like a positive feeling when I come home. It's like kind of a nice like breather, so that's a kind of a negative turned into a positive for touring.
Yeah, that's cool. What is something you cannot live without on tour?
Coffee, definitely. Well, that's just in life too, but yeah, like today we have a driver with us, and he was like, you guys are very lively in the morning, because we're just sitting in the van like just like this, and I'm like, we seriously like need coffee. Like we're like we're all like coffee dependent. Like we don't talk to each other until we get coffee. Then we feel a little better. So, but yeah, coffee is number one for everyone.
If you weren't in a band, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't in a band, well, I'm really passionate about like the like business part of being in a band as well, and like music business. Probably be doing that kind of thing, and I mean I still kind of do, but something more disconnected from that, I guess, would be like a radio DJ, because I used to actually have a radio show in high school for 4 years. That was a long time ago now, but I had a radio show, and it was really cool, and that's what I actually thought I was going to do when I was younger. I was like, I want to be a radio show host and like play like music I like, and But then I started playing in bands, and it's kind of like an addiction, and you can't stop, and it's hard to get out of. So yeah, but yeah, radio show host would be cool.
That's cool. What are some tips for people wanting to start a band?
My best tip is, and I've always been really lucky with this one, was just finding the right people. I'm 26 now, and I've been playing in bands since I was 13, half my life. That's kind of scary. But yeah, I've been playing in bands since I was 13, and like growing up and like going through high school and everything, and like being in different bands, I kind of realized like it's so important who you're in a band with, like, because like when you're younger, it's kind of like, oh, this dude's really good at drums, or this guy's really good at guitar, but it's like that almost is not even half of it. Like, you have to find people that want the same thing as you know what I mean? It's like there's plenty of musicians that are probably really talented that wouldn't want to do what we do because it's hard, and I always tried to find people that really wanted to like tour and wanted to like play, like before we toured, even like play like out on weekends and like do things like that. Yeah, just so basically just having the same vision as your band members, and just sometimes looking past the playing ability, like they can't be bad at playing their instrument, but sometimes the passion bleeds through more,
Definitely, yeah. Do you have any new music or shows coming soon?
Well, we are currently on the tour in Australia, and then on the way home we play one show in Hawaii, so that'll be kind of cool. And then we're doing a full U.S. tour in the States with Every Time I Die and Counterparts. It's the Common Vision tour. So that'll be good. And then just music. We're going to be writing for a new album for next year. We started writing a little bit, but we're going to be getting really heavily into it after our touring schedule kind of boils down a little bit. Yeah.
And lastly, do you have any messages you would like to give out to your fans?
Just thanks for the support. Without fans, we wouldn't be able to do this because we'd show up to a bunch of shows and no one would be there. And that's not fun. So yeah, thank you guys.
Cool. Thanks for watching. This has been JJ Interviews. Keep smiling, stay positive, and rock on.